Today I'm going to talk about Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. This is the fourth film in the Apes series. They made 5 of the old films and this is the fourth one. It only runs 88 minutes, so it's very short really. The trouble with the 8 films is the budget was going lower each film. And this budget was only 1.7 million. However, it was successful. It made 9.7 million back. And this film's kinda remade in a way by Rise of the Planet of the Apes, because it has the same sort of storyline. It's an interesting film because it was made in 1972 and the story takes place in 1991, so it's meant to be kind of 20 years in the future sort of thing. It's a strange plot because there's been a virus, another bloody virus, and this virus destroys all the cats and dogs. So mankind used the apes as pets, and because they used apes as pets, they became domesticated and became intelligent somehow.
Hey, they're looking out like bloody apes.
I like how the series maintains a continuity with each film. The first 2 films are set into the future, escape from Planet of the Apes, them 2 apes time travel back to present Earth. And this film's 20 years on, with Caesar's grown up. I've always liked the Planet of the Apes films, even as a kid. I remember getting an annual and there was paper masks in it. And I remember cutting them out and wearing one on my face. And I had a toy rifle. I used to run outside terrorising people with my ape mask and my rifle. So I must have had a shock when they saw me. I also remember watching the first film as a kid, and the bloody power cut was keep going on then off and on again, so we were wanting to watch the bloody first film and we kept getting interrupted with power cuts. But I remember seeing the ending of the first film with the Statue of Liberty at the end, thinking bloody hell, that was like the first time I'd watched a film where there was a great massive like plot twist, like a shock ending, and it was really inspiring. Like got us more into films, I think. Anyway, back to this film. There's some great performances. Roddy McDowall, he's excellent. He gives brilliant performances in the films in the Apes series. It's especially difficult because with him wearing the mask, like there won't be a lot of expression in his face, just his eyes and his mouth. So to do a good job wearing a thing like that over your face is quite good. Well, it's incredible. And he's excellent in this film. He has more to do in this film than all the other films in the series because it's more focused on him, his character.
Hey, them bloody apes. They walk around like the bloody shit themselves.
Ricardo Montalban, oh, it's an awful tongue twister that. He's great as Armando. He makes friends with Caesar, and it's a pity he's not in much. Whenever I say this actor, I always think Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. Well, when I say him, I want to shout, Khan! He's also in Fantasy Island, that TV show. He's a great actor, just he's not in much in this. Jumps out a bloody window and kills himself. The villain of the piece is the governor. He's a right evil sod. He's a little bit too OTT, to be honest. I think he's a bit hammy. He's a good hiss villain sort of thing. Someone who you don't like. It's still a bit of a hammy performance. It should have been toned down a little bit.
That bloody governor was a right bloody shithouse. And a hammy twat.
The actual ape makeup in these films, it's excellent really. I prefer these apes than actual CGI type modern films because they seem to have like more character and they're more humorous somehow and they're more iconic. I do prefer the old makeup to the new. The biggest problem with this film was the low budget though. It's I kind of have issues with it because this particular film should have had a big budget because it's to do with the apes taking over from mankind. So you needed something to be epic, to be honest. But this film, it's just the same locations. I think the film did near a university. And it's the same buildings, and you can tell it's cramped. Like the angles of the cameras are always kind of focusing on this particular part. And there's too much stuff inside buildings, like offices and stuff. So you can tell it's low budget, so it's a shame that. The series seems to always involve like themes of racism. This particular film, that some of the guards are dressed like SS Nazis, and it's pretty good actually. I think one of my favourite scenes in the film's when the governor asks Caesar, because he's not named yet, to pick a name out of this book of names, and it's really good because he gives them the book, and Roddy McDowall is Caesar's looking in the book, and he does this with his finger, points at a name, and the governor looks to where he's pointing and it says Caesar, and Roddy McDowall is the apes looking at the governor, just staring at him. I like that, it was a really good scene. The film's got a lot of violence, a lot of beatings, and the ending's particularly gory. You see blood. It's strange because I watched the alternative ending and I prefer it, because the alternative ending, they're gonna the apes are around the governor and they kill him, they smash him to bits with the rifles. But they changed that. The ending that we just get Caesar giving a speech, but they say they don't kill off the governor. But I prefer the ending where they do kill the governor off. Also, during the speech, Caesar says it's the birth of the planet of the apes. And that would have been a better title. I think Conquest, the planet of the apes is a poor title. But Birth of the Planet of the Apes is a much better title. They should have given it that. The series should have stopped after this film. But unfortunately they made another one called Battle of the Planet of the Apes, and it's crap, to be honest, the last film, number 5. So they should have stopped with this one, the 4th one. The thing I like about the series is there's always kind of horror bits to it. Like people getting operated on and like lots of violence and stuff. A lot of especially the first 2 films, the classic films then, Planet of the Apes and Beneath the Planet of the Apes, I'd give both of them films 10 out of 10, they're incredible. This film, however, it is good, but I wouldn't give it 10 out of 10. Although Roddy McDowall gives an excellent performance, the production values let this film down a bit. The fight sequences could have been better, like the 3rd act, they're badly choreographed. So overall, what would I give the film out of 10? I'd love to give it a really high mark because I don't like the ape films, but with this film, it's good, but it's not one of the best, so I'll give it 8. 8 out of 10. What would you give it, Owens?
Bugger all, you can't beat the first one.
Okay everyone, bye! Bye!